back to my channel. Today's video is going to be a first impressions review on a product that I've been itching to try out because I have been having so much trouble with dark and like tired under eyes, and that's never really been a problem for me, so that's like a new thing that I'm trying to fix with my makeup. And so I wanted to try out this product that I seen in the drugstore, and it is called the Covergirl plus Olay Depuffer Concealer. I've already taken it out of the packaging because I'm filming the intro after I try it. It's this concealer that has like a metal tip, and it's supposed to help depuff the under eye while also covering up dark circles. I thought it might help like tired eyes and cover up that under eye discoloration. So mine is in the shade 320 Fair/Light. And I like the color tone. For me, it looks pretty good. It's like a highlighting concealer underneath the eyes. So I'm going to go ahead and go into the clip of me trying this to show you guys the first impression. Okay guys, so let's go ahead and get into the first impression of this product. So like I said, this is the Covergirl plus Olay Depuffer. And this just looked really interesting to me because I feel like that a lot of high-end brands are coming out with under eye concealers like this that has that metal tip that's supposed to kind of depuff the under eye. So I wanted to try this out, and I've been having like dark and like kind of tired looking under eyes lately, I guess, so I thought that this might be cool. So this is what the product looks like out of the package. It's really nice packaging, and then when you open it up, it does have that metal tip, and it is really cold. I was just feeling it on my hand. It does feel like it will feel good. Mine is in the shade Fair/Light. They did have Fair, then they have Fair/Light, then Light, and so on. So I got the Fair/Light. And I'm going to go ahead and just apply this under one eye, and we'll see if we can see the difference. So you just squeeze it up through that little tip. This is what it looks like. So I'm going to try not to do too much at first. Oh. Okay. I did a lot. I'm going to put some on this other eye because that was way more than I wanted to do. It definitely has a smell. It smells like Olay products actually. So I'm just going to kind of smooth that all under the under eye. And then you're definitely not going to be able to blend it out with that tip. So I'm just going to go with my finger actually and just pat that in. It feels very thin. It's very thin and very almost soft feeling, if that makes sense. I'm going to go in with a sponge and see. I definitely could have went for just the straight up light shade instead of Fair Light, but this gives a nice like highlighted effect. Okay, so I like how that blended out. It actually looks very smooth underneath the eyes. I don't know if you guys can tell that. But it's definitely not the fullest coverage concealer that I've even tried from the drugstore, I would say. You can still see some darkness, I think, right here, which is normally only camouflaged, though, by like a corrector product like my erase paste. But overall, it is pretty. It gives pretty good coverage, and it didn't claim to give like a super full coverage, but this is really interesting. I just picked this up and realized on the back it says avoid contact with eyes, so that's kind of strange that it's an under eye concealer. But yeah, it doesn't claim to be like a super full coverage product. So like I was saying, on the packaging it doesn't even claim to be like a super full coverage product. It does say cooling tip massages and concealer to eliminate the look of puffy eyes and dark circles, so I guess it is meant to camouflage dark circles, and I do think that it did, but it's just not a really intense coverage. But what I will say is I do like the texture of it and how it's dried. It's like completely dry. It feels like underneath my eyes, and it doesn't look cakey at all. Can you all see? I just don't think it looks cakey. I think it looks really good. I want to go in and try and build up a little bit and see if it builds. So I'm going to try to go more light-handed than I did just then, because I did not mean to do that much. But what I will say, it is a very watery product. See, it's very, very hard to go light-handed with this. It just squeezes out, kind of. Okay guys, so looking at that up close, I do think it gave a little bit more coverage, and it doesn't look cakey, and that's with two, like, pretty generous layers of the product. I really like how that looks. Actually, it looks really, really smooth, and since this is an Olay product, it is kind of like an age-defying concealer, I believe. And I do think, I didn't have a lot of puffiness, but it is cooling, so it would definitely help to kind of soothe like tired under eyes, I think. And if you had puffiness, this might be something really awesome to try. I think it's probably really similar to any other depuffing products that brands are putting out right now. So I actually really, really like that. I'm going to set it with some powder. I'm going to be using my Olay Airspun powder and translucent extra coverage. So I'm not going to bake, I'm just taking this on a brush and I'm going to set that. Okay, I'm like really impressed right now because that looks like beautiful underneath the eyes. It doesn't look crepey at all. It's very, very, very smooth, and I think where it is so thin that it just gives a really nice like smooth under eye. I don't know, I really like how that looks. Let me know what you think. It may look different when I'm editing this video because sometimes things look different on camera, but as of right now, I think that this is a really good product, and I really like how it looks underneath my eyes just on first impression and just first applying this. Okay, so that's it for this first impressions review on this concealer. Like I said, it is the CoverGirl plus Olay Depuffer, and I really like it. My overall thoughts, it's a very thin and soft textured concealer. It's not creasing at all on my under eye, and it looks really, really smooth, especially set with just the smallest amount of powder underneath the eyes. It looks really smooth. It camouflaged some of my dark circles, pretty much all of it, as much as any other concealer that's not a like peachy corrector, and it just feels really lightweight, and it looks really, really smooth and flawless. So this is definitely something I give an A+. I would continue to use. I really, really like it. Like I said, it just looks flawless, and it feels really, really lightweight, and I know that that cooling tip will feel really good like in the early morning when I'm getting ready and my eyes are really tired. I just feel like that this would feel really good. So I really like this product. If you're looking for a good under eye concealer or something for tired eyes, you might want to check this out from the drugstore. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. Let me know any first impression requests that you have in the comments below, and I'll try and get to those, and I hope I'll see you in my next video. Bye.